No one wants to throw away a chair like this just because the caning is broken. We're going to visit with David Foyer in New York City at Yorkville Caning, and he'll show us how wonderful a process of restoration caning can be.
I'm Dave Foyer, and this is my company, Yorkville Caning. We are a company that specializes in the repair of cane, rush, and wicker chairs. We've been in existence for over a century. Our abilities are very specialized in that we can repair antiques that nobody else can repair. Over here is where we repair wicker furniture. Most wicker furniture is made from rattan. In fact, all caning, which is the skin of the rattan, and reed, which are the thin lines that are woven into the fabric of a wicker piece, come from the rattan plant. It's the pithy part of the rattan plant. This is a wicker desk that Danny is repairing, and what he is doing is he's creating a ribbon to fill in where the ribbon has broken on the top of this desk. And here too you see a perfect example of how Danny takes a reed that matches almost exactly to the old ribbon, and he weaves it within the same framework, within the same pattern as what was before. We take a piece of wicker in, and we try to marry to the old wicker something that we can find that is exactly the same size, the same texture. We then have to soak the cane or the reed in the area that's needed to be repaired so it becomes pliable. Then we can start to weave within that framework. We would soak our reed in a bucket of water for approximately 36 to 48 hours in order to make it pliable so that it can be utilized in a way that lets a man weave it properly. Danny is a master at finding the right material and knowing exactly how much pressure and how long the reed or the cane needs to soak so that as it dries, it does not break the cane or the reed that surrounds it. Many people think that if they have a beautiful wicker chair, this is a lady's armchair, a Wakefield lady's armchair, that has extensive damage to the arms, to the back, to the leg. And they assume that they would have to throw it out because it cannot be repaired. But we specialize in taking chairs like this and finding the reed or finding the rattan of the leg or creating it and fixing it properly so that it fits within the existing framework. And in many cases, you could hardly even tell that there was ever a repair. In this area, you see Manuel, who is doing an antique chair that will have a genuine rush seat. The corner chair needs to have the rush placed in the seat, whereby it's bound by hand and woven by hand. Genuine rush is made from the cattail, the female cattail, that grows along northern rivers. After it's aged approximately 3 or 4 months, it's put through a strainer, and then it is broken so that it's not as crisp and it's more pliable. At that point, the rush is bound by hand and woven into the seat of the chair. In this area, you see our hand caning. Hand caning can be distinguished from machine caning or pre-woven cane by the fact that hand cane is done step by step. It's woven piece by piece only by hand. We take long strands, which is called long select Indonesian cane. It is done exactly as it was done originally at the day that it was created, because we follow the pattern that was dictated by the holes that were made in the frame by the craftsman. We specialize in both types of cane. Pre-woven cane or machine cane comes on rolls. It's much more cost effective, but aesthetically it's not as beautiful. When somebody has a chair hand caning, it's perfection. It has a lot more warmth, and there is no cutting into the wood to create that groove. When people ask me what distinguishes hand cane from machine cane, other than price, I tell them it's the difference between from fresh squeezed and from concentrate. It's a whole nother world. Over here you can see an example of a hand cane side chair and a machine caned side chair. And again, you can see the spline or the reed that holds the pre-woven or machine cane in place. While with a hand cane chair, you will not find that routing. You will not see a spline or any type of cut into the wood. The cane goes directly into the holes that were created by the craftsman who made this chair over 200 years ago. In this area, you can see an example of splinting of an American rocking chair. Splinting is the part of oak that is cut into shreds and then woven into the seat or back of a chair in order to ensure that we are matching the exact pattern that our customers want. We cut out the existing template or the existing material and we keep it in its original form. Then we use this as the standard for weaving the exact same pattern into the new back of the chair.
Many people consider Yorkville caning to be the last of the Mohicans because of their ability to do such beautiful, intricate handwork. It certainly is a dying art.